How's it going? I'm going to talk a little bit about creation. Okay? As you see, creation is so obvious. You don't see too many people deny it anymore. Like, I can remember a few years back when, people didn't even think about creation. And nowadays, the collective consciousness has accepted creation. They accepted the creator. You know, here in America, you could just see the curse that's taking place. Like, I use this analogy. If you're an Indian walking through the woods and you come across a laptop computer or a tablet, can you put yourself in that situation? What it would be like, or what you would think? I know it's hard, but imagine it. You come across a computer in the woods as an Indian. You're going to know that that wasn't a result of some force or some nature by chance. And the result of ignoring creation in all its magnificent features is you might be gay. Okay? Now, I don't hate gays, but I know what they are. They're creation deniers. There is always an exception, but the majority of homosexuals are God haters, creation deniers. Because that's a curse. You want to deny creation when it's plain and obvious all around you. Everything's like clockwork. Everything's in perfect sync. Everything's in perfect harmony. When you look at the rain, raining out of the clouds and into the ground, and flowing into the rivers that flow into the seas that evaporate into a gas, and starts all over again. When you look at just everything in creation, it's plain, it's obvious, is it not? So once you get to where you can accept creation, do you stop looking? Because that's not the end. Okay? No, I challenge anybody who has accepted creation recently to keep looking into that faction of truth, because you will find prophecy cannot and was not written. It wasn't contrived in a man's brain. All right. 2 Peter chapter 3 talks about heavens and earth will pass away with a great noise and a fervent heat, where the elements will be burnt up. Okay? The heavens will be burnt up and the elements will melt with a fervent heat. What are they? What's being sprayed in the sky? Geoengineering and solar radiation management, chemtrails. What is it? Well, according to Dane Whittington and other researchers, they're finding aluminum, barium, strontium, lithium. What are those? Those are elements, right? Elements. Of course, you got, hydrogen, oxygen, and other elements too. But I find it kind of strange, the stuff they're putting in the sky happens to be elements, you know. So, if you know somebody gay or bisexual or transgender or all this craziness, ask them what their worldview is. Ask them if they believe this earth was created. You know, ask them. You'll see what I'm saying. It's a curse from the Most High of denying creation, homosexuality. Men will burn. Men's hearts will burn in lust for one another, leaving the natural use of the woman. If you want to know the curse of not acknowledging creation, here it is. Here it is. For the wrath of God is revealed from heaven against all unrighteousness and ungodliness of men who suppress the truth. Because what may be known of God is manifested in them, for God has shown it to them. For since the creation of the world, his invisible attributes are clearly seen, being understood by the things that are made all around, even his eternal power and Godhead, so that they are without excuse. There's no excuse. People say, well, how I don't believe because how could somebody from a foreign country who's never heard the gospel, they're going to burn in hell because, they've never heard? It's about creation, people. Nobody has an excuse to deny creation. It's obvious. It's plain to see. It says, because they knew God, they did not glorify him as God, nor were they thankful, but became futile in their thoughts. And their foolish hearts were darkened. Professing to be wise, they became fools, and changed the glory of an incorruptible God into an image made like corruptible man. Therefore God gave them up to uncleanness in the lust of their hearts, to dishonor their bodies amongst themselves, who exchanged the truth of God for the lie, and worshipped and served the creature rather than the Creator, the flesh, who is blessed forever. Amen. For this reason God gave them up to vile passions. For the woman exchanged the natural use for what is against nature. Likewise also the men, leaving the natural use of the woman, burned in their lust for one another, men committing what is shameful. and receiving themselves the penalty of the error which was due. Who, knowing the righteous judgment of God, that those who practice such things are deserving of death, not only do the same, but also approve of those who practice them. America, are you approving of creation deniers and homosexuality and gay marriage adoption and transgender bathroom bull? America's cursed. Let's look at 9/11. The average American gets so offended. Why? Because they deny creation. Anyone who understands a creation should understand what's going against creation. And you can't judge these people. Don't judge these people. Don't judge them. It's prophecy. It's prophecy.